Hi everybody, welcome to OTAKU Saga. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK, and this is Vinland Saga and the other crap we're watching on Monday. This is Otaku Saga Live! Where's the lie, though? How's it going, Chet? Hello, Ivan. Ivan. The Totally Not Terrible. You're awesome for being here. Hey, Ray.
Is that Fanta?
Sorry, just making sure what's actually airing more episodes and what's not. Okay,
fair enough.
So Naka no Hito Genome is the last episode today. Is the one that's ending today.
Right.
And all the other ones seem to have one more episode left, except for Vinland Saga, which has,
Yes.
12 more, 13 more. So yeah.
Yep. Down the home stretch. Just about finals week, gentlemen. Anywho. But Kimetsu is a Friday title, Mayrock.
Kimetsu? Kimetsu is
Oh.
a Monday title.
Yeah, we watch
It
Kimetsu.
comes out on
It
Saturdays.
came out. It's all a blur.
Yeah. Well, I just woke up, so it takes me a while to get my voice warmed up. So if I sound a little off, that's
Ginger
why.
sauce became a thing.
It's
in
my
Sweden.
excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Whatever. Let's just get this over with, huh? Power through.
Why does that sound like a bad porno term? Ginger,
Sex with the redhead.
ginger sauce.
Worth it!
Come on. Sit down. You can't get out of it this easy.
Damn it. It was worth the shot.
You might need that.
Yeah. It's that kind
Pico
of night.
Pico yourself. Alright. Gonna be starting Copcraft episode 11.
Let's see what new way can disappoint us this week.
That's the spirit.
Why do we continue? Yeah.
Why do we... What?
Let's just go. Rip the Band-Aid off.
Alrighty. Starting Copcraft episode 11 in 3.
2.
1.
Let's jam.
Not quite Boku no Pico Mayrock, but this is also kind of a form of abuse. Yeah, fuck those mannequins.
Yep, that's LA.
They're taking a stab at Rodrigo Duterte of the Philippines. Wow. Just do it! So that's 2 real life leaders they've poked fun at, and a dead meme. God damn, Copcraft.
I mean, to be fair, when it was written, it was probably a fresh meme, but
Fair enough. Actually, when was the source material written?
I don't know.
Also, I'm wondering when this was written.
Talking about the anime adaptation of the source material.
Source material.
Yeah, it just has that. No idea. But normally with these things, it's written like several years beforehand.
Yeah. I only asked because the right-leaning extremist views. Well, of course he's extreme. He's right wing. Not here right now. Yeah, I think we ran over that quite a few times last stream. Or last week.
Wow. Yeah, built on rock and roll, no doubt. I like how the bodyguard there is about to draw. Jeez, when did Dan Rather go work for Fox News?
I'm surprised they didn't want to tell him that it was a human disguising himself as with same magic.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I think it's better not to disclose details of the case.
Hmm. Thanks. Now say something, bitch.
No.
Just
You
don't want
learned.
blowing our investigation. Nope, actually. Establishing a motive? Playing a hunch?
Well, Fanta, I think we had the answer to that whole more politician than earthling. Undercover cops.
Yeah. Ladies from the office. Whoa. pick up Poppy Game did she come from?
Right?
Hey, Tumba.
Tumba Chris. How's it going?
Bro move. What, the local basketball team win the championship or something? Ooh. Oh. Nice slipping.
Oh my god, the animation.
Oh.
Jeez, at least get her some ice or something.
Right?
Pushing her. She just called Smokies a stupid looking cap. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, crane eaters.
The good old wiki walk.
Keep walking, keep walking. Lovely way to spend time. That's a lot of wiki walking. Jesus! Fetus. That's wiki marathoning, honey.
I love the dude on the floor. That face is just.
Little dick just eyes rolled back. Fucking starched.
Well.
Fighting spirit. Is he Antonio Inoki now? He likes him young.
I have a problem with the way that water's flowing down the windshield.
Right. As if they're not moving at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, just don't put it on there at all. Yawn and then put food in your mouth.
These people even eat? Or they just want to do like something that looks like she's deep throating something.
Yeah, but she's still to blame.
Welcome to real life. Or more like
I would
less shitty.
I would translate that as it's not what's best, it's what's less bad.
The shinier of two turds.
Yeah.
Also,
What a
that
weird
that rearview mirror placement. So many things about this car just bug me.
Just gonna ignore that motorcycle that was laid
Somehow
over in the
placed there.
intersection.
Yeah, probably to divert you into an ambush. You know, common tactic. Sketch Factor Max. Scene line. I feel uneasy now.
Yeah, this dude's about to die.
Yep.
Yep. Right before he gets there, or right when he gets... Oh, there he goes. Here it comes. Shit's going down. Also, do they even have smog regulations in Santa Teresa?
Well, the car's probably a classic, so
Oh, exempt. Right.
yeah.
Are they ever really, though? Bruh. You didn't ask, bitch. Oh my god. That is the look of staying up till 3 right there. Just
That's probably a way longer than that.
okay, finally something I can praise the animation on. They got the bags under the eyes on point.
Look like Rizzo coming home today.
Looks like me every day. Always tired of this shit.
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Dear diary. And she's about to take administrative leave. Why does this dude remind me of the fucking lawyer from Grand Theft Auto Vice City? I think it's the glasses. Oh, this sounds like something out of Risk of Rain. Talking about that like song recorded with the squeaky door. Oh my. Hold up. Looks more like a Stetson than a Smoky anyway. Spidey sense is going crazy. Hey, wouldn't you know it? The corrupt FBI. Oh, don't do it. Nani?
Yeah, just a little terrible. Yeah.
Yep. Sounds about right. The return of Carmen Sandiego.
Bum bum bum.
Well, yeah, who knew that the band of FBI agents was corrupted somehow? Worst kept secret in anime this season. So, now weapons, handcuffed, surrounded by zombie FBI special agents. Carmen Sandiego's back. How are they going to work out of this one, fellas?
Yes, there was a game show
Yep.
called Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
One of my favorite TV shows growing up.
Yeah.
I mean, focus on geography, which was my favorite subject in school back then. And the theme song by the a cappella group Rockapella. They even had a spin-off called Where in Time was Carmen Sandiego. That was pretty cool, too. Also spawned a few pretty cool video games, PC games.
I'm not going to pay attention to that, Fanta.
This ain't that kind of anime. There we go, yeah. That's the version of the FBI that raids you if you have a lolly anything on your computers. It's okay, I must say, minimal disappointment from the animation.
I mean,
Maximum
the only really
disappointment about
bad
the
part
car.
was when the two female cops beat up Little Dick.
Oh, the little...
That whole like section of animation was really bad.
Not as bad as some examples in the series, but yeah. The big one for me was the water droplets on the car window as they were
I
driving.
will say in that scene, the one where they beat up that dude,
Uh-huh.
I appreciate that they didn't go for using still images, and instead what they decided to do was show the fight from the point of view of the prostitute that was in the room, so the door closed, like the door kept like closing over it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a interesting way to cover up the lack of keyframes that they could make for that scene.
Or just number in betweens they had to do.
Yeah. That was an interesting way to do it.
Hey, Jade.
And definitely much better than doing still frames.
Hi,
Yeah.
Otaku Saga citizens. What are we, a town? A city?
Insane asylum.
One of those like really crappy ghost towns in like the middle of Kansas or like Wyoming with like one or two people living in it. Anyhow. Oh no, yeah, another thing, another real life politician being poked fun of
Yeah.
as the latest mayoral candidate. With the best campaign slogans ever. Yeah.
Also, killing over mayoral candidacy?
Well, I mean,
Not unprecedented, actually.
to be fair, it is like a LA-sized city.
And normally, I mean, next step up on the political ladder from, being a mayor is usually the presidency. Or at least being a candidate for it.
Or, well, governor, but...
Oh, I mean, there's plenty of political offices that you can run for.
It's a big enough city that I'm not super... what's the word? I'm not really...
Is that broke?
Surprised?
I wouldn't say... Yeah, that's what I was originally going to say, but... I don't think that's the right word. I'm not that skeptical about it.
Oh,
Especially considering that the the city's basically the forefront of like mixing between humans and
Samarians.
Samarians or simians or whatever. So I again, it doesn't it doesn't make me really skeptical about the story that it's going for right here. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of this particular story arc. A lot of it feels like it's a little invalidistic in kind of showing the extremist views, I guess, of the different candidates.
I think I said it at the beginning of the arc. It feels a bit like stupid art imitating stupid life.
Yeah, it's kind of clunky in doing it.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, you're definitely gonna run into people that are like that, you know. But
Yeah.
I feel like it's really simplifying some of those characters for the sake of, I don't know.
It feels like a pretty linear storyline right now. But these characters, the mayoral candidates in particular, they feel like animatronics on a Disney ride.
Yeah. Basically,
Kinda like
they're
puppets or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I mean, yeah, they're 2-bit supporting characters or antagonists or whatever. They're just bit roles, but even still, they're not really like fleshed out at all.
Yeah.
A rogue, and it's time to battle. You came just in time. We're about to start.
Yeah, we're about to start watching slightly better anime. We got the cop crap out of the way. I said slightly.
I can't believe those words left your mouth.
I said slightly.
Maybe in terms of animation.
Well, all right, for sure. Give it that.
But yeah, I would say though with Copcraft, I'm not the biggest fan of the story arc. I still find the story to be interesting. I never really liked those sorts of stories anyway. So,
well, it looks like we're all being yanked out of it because they ran out of episodes, and now we gotta, finish off Zalata. So here we go.
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of always where it was going, though. Because we've, excuse me, the entire series so far has been dealing with the dead people,
Right.
The zombies or whatever. So I think the entire series has been kind of still had to do with Zalata, so
Right.
I'm not super surprised where it's headed.
But yeah, if you think about it like that, then pretty much this whole mayoral candidacy arc was just a transition for the big final battle.
I mean, I guess.
So, I don't know.
It's kind of how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Onward.
Give me
more Shinobu.
Give me 1 second to get the episode.
Right, so Kimetsu no Yaiba
stuff switched over.
Shinobu is absolutely adorable, and goddamn has she raised a lot of death flags with that little shippy scene.
Oh, man.
Okay, she has to die. If she's like flirting that much with Tanjiro and talking, waxing nostalgic and shit, she's gonna kick the can. And
please
a
don't.
little younger
No.
sister is already primed to take her place among the Hashira.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Anyway, starting in 3,
2.
1.
let's jam.
For the record, I have not read the manga, so.
We have names.
clapping.
With gusto.
That sounds fun.
You'll never sleep again, boy. Here it comes. He's snoring. That's how we're starting this off? That's how we're starting it off? Okay.
Not gonna lie, it kind of looked like one of them went for his nuts.
You damn right. Little sadistic bitches, man.
They can't help it. Zenitsu brought it out of them.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, Tanjiro agreed to it. It was kind of funny, though. They're just all beady-eyed and all that. You know, looking like little Canadians on South Park. And then just, assault and battery.
Yeah, a bunch of lolly livers would love being in that position.
FBI, open up.
Rogue, how are they able to tell when somebody isn't using the technique? They'd have to have some knowledge of the technique.
Well, I mean, they clearly have good knowledge of like the way that the demon slayers are, I guess.
Well, I mean, they live with two of the best.
Right.
They probably have some idea how total breathing concentration, whatever, is supposed to sound like. So the moment Tanjiro starts snoring, you know.
And all the Dojin writers go nuts.
No, I'm thinking y'all are going nuts. Why you do that to me when I snore? Oh, hey. Pipe down, I'm trying to sleep. Here we go again.
Okay, it was more his leg than his nuts, but...
Rope climbing, huh? Going old school PE on us. Just with arm strength? About to say, that's not how you climb rope. Caterpillar method.
I feel like I've seen some of these in like Dragon Ball or something.
I feel like I saw this stock footage in last week's episode. You could get a better angle of pursuit on her, too.
Right.
Don't run the same path she's running. Try to see where she's going and then cut her off. And just...
And you fail.
Oh, so close.
That was almost lewd. Soon.
Oh. What the hell were they doing?
Well, Inosuke's been training in the woods or on the mountain behind the...
Right, what's up with Zenitsu's face, though? Oh, shit! Time skip. Motherfucker blew the gourd out. Baby steps. Dang. Damn it, why can't the abusive law always beat this guy up for snoring? Oh, you think this is draining? Come work for OTAKU Saga, kid. Speak for yourself, bitch! Damn!
But you're not.
But you're not, though. Get good, scrub.
5 times daily?
Oof. Check out my abs. So close.
Death boat sparrow.
Increased stamina. Why do you sound like a porno ad? And they're spent. Damn. Well, pills are one thing, Ro, but bitter herbal tea. Boom, boom. Oh my.
Whew.
Sneak up on you like a ghost.
Or in this case, a butterfly.
No regard for personal space. Oh, that's just cruel. Whoa! Hey! Let's not get violent. And even simpler. Played him like a fiddle. Damn it, Shinobu.
She knows exactly how to motivate him.
You're comparing me to these scrubs?
No.
Not even necessary.
That's a very good question. I'm not sure.
She better get her Two-Face on. Yeesh. Meanwhile, in Oakland.
In San Francisco.
And not enough fecal matter in the streets for that. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh, backstory. At least I get the feeling it's backstory.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's the Nason. Ikaku? Kind of looks like Ikaku, don't it?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, nah. Serious face. Big spender.
I now see where she gets it.
Purple eyes and black hair. You fit with the theme.
Nice flex.
Yeah, I was about to say after the training montage, I want somebody to Photoshop Tanjiro's head onto, what's his name from Dumbbell?
What?
Wow, that's
Unique.
Meiji-era keg stands. Yeah, this is basically a frat house. And isekai. No, it's like slap him for his bandage. Here we go. Here we go. You gonna die, boy? A whole nother level of angry. Ow, ow,
Ow.
ow, 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 ow. Nice to see you again,
getting
sir.
killed like that. He almost got turned into a slime.
Probably not. Thanks for the understatement. Gee.
They all have those masks.
forgot the name of the figure those masks represent, but in Japanese folklore, he has the ability to breathe fire. But I like ripping their necks off like this. He's gonna chip him.
Yep.
Yep. He has his own style. Sorry, boy, get ready to be triggered.
Oh.
Oh, I'll do it again. Also, to think that they were easily chipped by a stone.
Right.
Here we go again.
Well, I mean, easily, like, have freaking sword breaker style chunks taken out of them by a stone.
Yeesh.
Is that a euphemism for something?
Oh my. And she flips you head over heels. Jeez, this Vellico's veins on his face now. Did you? Not yet? Nope. Off your head! No, that's worse. That's worse. Oh, crap. Hey, Hidden Mickey. Or, I'm sorry, Trinity symbol. Ah! It needs to be broken again. Zip. You're of course not. You're always training, scrub. I'm sure he'll be glad to tell you all about it. Well, this is your first mistake.
I seriously doubt he's dead with that type of hair.
Right. The author clearly put way too much thought into him to just kill him off screen.
Yeah.
The mangaka of this is to hair what the mangaka of High School of the Dead is to boobs. The more they stand out, the higher you are on the totem pole.
It'd be crazy if you actually like taught Nesco.
Why? Having those two by my side gives me confidence. I mean, I can see Inosuke, but
Meat shield.
I guess cannon fodder.
Been wondering about Nesco?
Oh, great! Now they're developing telepathy.
Do 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 do. It's those strong family bonds.
Ew. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm gonna say the remake of Wild Wild West looks lit. Sorry.
Now I'm very confused. This season of it only has one more episode, right?
Well, it is a shonen series, so it's probably
Demon Slayer Rail Zeppelin arc.
yeah. Actually, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say about the Rail Zeppelin, but didn't think it fit too well. I guess I wasn't the only one who thought that way.
Well, I mean, clearly they are. I think the series is really popular, but
I think that because the
it would be a really weird place to stop it if they just did a if they started a new arc in the last episode.
Zenitsu wasn't bad. Zenitsu was bearable. He might actually be a good character.
If he could just stop whining so much, then he would be a lot more bearable. I think he was bearable in this episode because he really wasn't whining that much.
Right.
There was definitely a reduction of the dosage of little bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 characters. No, 4 characters.
Oh. New mission. Are they really going to start a new arc and then just end the season like that?
I mean, the only other thing that I can think is if they want to have a very quick arc. Well, not really an arc, but have a very quick mission to show that Tanjiro is like way more advanced than he was before.
Right, give him a squash match and then you get like a encounter with a new big bad or whatever.
Yeah.
000. You need to go back and rewatch his anything outside this arc. No.
Experience it once is enough. He was talking about Zenitsu's overall ineptitude. Which again, thankfully was toned down this episode, but jeez.
I don't doubt that they'll announce a season 2 pretty much right away.
I mean,
from what I could tell, this series is like really popular.
It must be. Battle says it's coming to Toonami.
But I mean, it's probably gonna be the same thing as like Boku no Hero, where they have like two cores on and like 2 cores off.
Right,
split core.
Not a split core. They're specifically doing it where they release 2 cores basically every year.
Oh, okay, right.
Which I like that way of doing the longer series because you tend to get higher quality out of the series, and they also don't overstay their welcome.
You also get a little bit more. You still get a little bit of time, I guess, to come down from it.
Well, actually, me and you had a conversation about Bleach and how after watching Bleach and
Yeah.
for me, marathoning all of Fairy Tail with a friend of ours, we basically burnt ourselves out of any.
Yeah. We were having a conversation the other day about, like the way that we prefer to watch anime nowadays, and a lot of that stems from the fact of like Bleach. I followed that week by week for like the better part of 2 years
Religiously.
Yeah.
Damn near religiously.
and that really burnt me out on watching series like that.
Like I think it was like to the point where I was wading up, hitting refresh on download areas to get the next episode.
Football could make money off it if they decided to do the right thing and make a second Carnival Phantasm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, with all the extra content and Apocrypha, extra, the one where Shiro's a cook, all this new cast of characters you can sling in there. A Carnival Phantasm 2 would be lit as shit, man. Just putting that out there. But yeah,
I watched the fuck out of that.
Right. But regarding the broadcast format of the Super Series, like back then, it was week by week because the viewership back then were the hardcore fans who would stay up all night to watch it on late night TV, to record it, to download it. Nowadays, as anime, I think as anime becomes more mainstream, it's adopting the U.S. style of broadcast format, because here we have a format that's been carefully crafted to kind of fit the, attention spans of the average television viewer. Stuff like this is usually brainstormed in corporate think tanks. They really think this through, and it kind of shows. They really do research their audience now.
It's also I think a little bit better on the budgetary side too, because with the way that they do Boku no Hero, you're not going to end up getting the really bad animation like you've seen. What was a good example more kind of recently, a couple of years ago, was Super, Dragon Ball Super. There's some really bad animation in that show.
Because they run out of time trying to crank it all out.
Not only
it's mostly budget, I think.
Some of their story points were.
Copcraft is different because I'm specifically talking about Super Series or long running series.
Yeah, Copcraft just has bad animators, or at least bad cinematography. Direction is bad. Storyboard's kind of.
There's a lot of wrong with Copcraft.
When I watch something like Dragon Ball Z, I expect fight scenes to be epic. I expect the animation to look top notch.
Well, you say Z, but that was actually animated in late '80s, anyway. So different time.
I wouldn't know, but. Right, it was a different time, which is kind of... I think it was more possible to do it that way, back then, even up into the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's definitely a lot better to have those cores off so that they can do better with the animation.
Spend more time.
Especially with Kimetsu no Yaiba having Ufotable do it too. So.
Well, animation-wise, Ufotable's gone from basically strength to strength.
Yeah.
Trying to think back. I mean, we said that, the Kimetsu no Yaiba isn't the best ufotable work, but when I do say that, ufotable kind of set a pretty high bar. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, it's time to battle. Have a good one.
It's time to
Just
rest.
coming on from one show and then taking off.
Anyway, Naka no Hito Genome. Final episode.
Get this over with.
You know they're not going to come to an ending, though. It's just going to raise, like, several more questions about this whole fucked up government experiment everyone found themselves in.
Ping pong, ping pong.
Yeah.
It is episode 12, right?
Should be.
Fucking long ass title.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. 12.
And final. Put that stamp up there.
Let me put it on this one as well.
But again, yeah, final. For a series like this, you know damn well that that's a misnomer. Nothing's going to be final about it. Especially with what little progress the story's made, really.
Alright.
You ran out of long
12th and
teeth.
final.
Yep, see ya, Vinland, Ivan.
Alright. Starting in 3,
2,
1.
let's jam.
Tried to be pockets on that. Recap?
Huh.
Oh. Talented at what?
Playing games.
But yes, he makes him play game. Alpaca everything, even the big danger button. Journey goes on. Even the title of the fucking episode denotes an adventure continues ending.
Hey!
Oh my. Oh.
Oh.
How would you know that? Six times.
Have a good one, Jade. And see you next week. You're not going to be around for Friday?
Nope. What's a girlfriend? Okay, that was good. Oh, dick!
No, you swing that way, huh?
Kindergartner. So good. Way wrong question. Oh my.
I like the speed or the weird like lines that they had.
Oh, Maki's socks seriously rise.
Who says it's a girlfriend? culture. Wow. Yeah.
Enjoy.
The fantasy RPG episode. Okay, then. Also disappointed that a guy isn't the wizard. But then again, that only happens if you make it to 30. Nice outfit, Paka, by the way.
Wonderful.
Yay, loot.
All the merch. Paka Paka. Canned
Paka?
Paka? From the past. Is this supposed to be like a commentary on mobile gaming anymore? Like, what? Here's one. Get me the fuck out of here! Of course. It's within. Oh, gee, it's only 2 hours. Here we go.
Slot machines are horrible.
Yeah.
Truth.
Oy, oy. Whoa. Damn. Ow. Ow. From the top rope. Because fuck you, that's why. Impossible. Those depths are far too low for you to see. Where? Well, that's it. Stream's canceled. Big N's gonna launch a nuclear strike on us. Oh, even pixelated. That even looks like the Smash Brothers logo. Okay. That mustache. Boy. Oh. There we go. Blackjack. Much better odds than freaking slot machines.
Yeah. Ooh.
Jumanji.
My first thoughts, too.
Well, that's exactly what the game board looks like.
Mm. Animals and all. Punch, punch,
Thump.
punch. Oh. Reunite with Pandora. Advance 3. Nice. Battlefield. Ruh-roh.
Okay. Dang it. I wish they'd kind of just... I wish you'd drag the whole group into the battle. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Horde encounter. Oh no. A Gatai sequence. Bruh. Well, I look at it, and it looks at me, and I look at it, and it looks at me. Friendship again? Well, hey, it worked. This world. What's wrong with this world? You know, besides everything. She really likes the cockatoos. No, it wasn't.
What's the point of playing the... What would be the point of playing that by yourself? You just roll the dice over and over and over.
I guess to put you in situations where you win coins, perhaps? Wah.
Oh.
Kind of. And he's back in normal clothes. And shit just got real. You only have so many minutes to rescue him. But he won't be rejoining you. Yeah, there's the catch. That's where the ticket comes into play. Well, he hasn't spent any of them. KO.
Lucky bastard.
Dang. Get your Scrooge McDuck on. But while we sit around talking about it... Ah, what a bro.
You guys are wasting a wish.
An unlimited wish?
An unlimited wish?
To be fair, Iride is the furthest thing from an NPC in this series.
True, but...
But yeah, I don't mean to ruin an awesome reference. Well done, gentlemen. Two go hot. With Ace go. No. What was the intro again? Yeah. Deuce go high, the Ace go low, but 7 and 8, who knows? It's a game show called Card Sharks. It kind of opened up with a line like that. And wouldn't you know, the worst one.
The house is fixed.
Low. Is that your final answer?
That's gonna be what we're gonna end up off?
Well, I mean, everything got settled off screen, I'm sure. Just why? Again, the point of it all. Right? So again, what was the point of all this? Maybe he wanted to thin out the herd, separate Aki because he knew too much, but didn't really get the chance to develop that whole line of logic here. And he's still clapping. Okay then. Ah. Okay, right, Resistance still alive. We'll just sit here waiting for Season 2 to be announced.
That ain't happening.
The Iridae household. There is a real life. Prepare to be surprised. Also, yeah. That's totally hair dye. So Iridae has family on the outside.
Well,
Pretty sure that was a baby picture of him. Before the half-ass hair dye job. A brother or older brother or father figure heading out for some reason, along with what looked like perhaps former subjects. Again.
I'm not sure.
And that's one thing I never really liked about series like this. For every question you answer, there are a whole bunch more that are asked. Even at the very end.
yeah, luckily we have Vinland Saga to
Yeah.
finish off this stream.
Yeah, finish the
'Cause-
stream off on the right foot.
That was probably least enjoyable episode of this series.
You knew it was coming, though. The story is far too complicated to resolve in 12 episodes. Any bonus? Anything more? Nope.
Nope.
That's it.
Huh.
Yeah, there we go. anticlimactic final episode, quasi-decent stinger showing life on the outside, outside the compound or lab, wherever the hell everyone's being held, 13th Avenue. Too many questions asked. I hate things like that. Anyway.
I am not super surprised by the ending, to be honest. Man, you guys are really negative on that series. It's really not that bad.
Yeah, I really didn't think it was that bad. I just thought that episode in general was probably the worst episode. It just...
I really don't like when series do the whole, like, oh, let's have a breather episode as the last episode.
Yeah.
But they didn't, like... I don't know. The whole thing with the Iridae kind of disappearing at the end, I thought they were really going to set that up. But it just didn't.
I mean, I prefer that they do this rather than, like, have him disappear and leave off on a cliffhanger of him,
Yeah. For a season finale,
but,
that is, yeah.
I mean, it was basically a read the manga style ending.
Yeah.
Because this is never going to get a second season. I don't think, I don't know. I enjoyed the series. I found the humor to be enjoyable. It was definitely less, like, psychological horror than I thought it was going to be.
There was going to be a lot more gore.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like, people die. And,
more messed up stuff
like that. But, yeah, I don't know.
It's way too... What's the word I'm looking for? Safe.
Yeah.
I think
it really didn't take any risks. Did you hear the web manga is pretty decent? Like I said, I enjoyed the series. I thought that it was more or less enjoyable. It's just, as a 12-episode anime, it was never going to answer the questions, that it set up. So,
or at least the way that it was set up, it was never going to answer those questions, and that's a shame. Because it could have.
Not in 12 episodes with a story this deep.
Well, I'm saying, like, it could have been compressed, and, like, it could have done things differently.
Yeah,
it would probably
could have maybe left out some of the fluff.
Yeah.
I actually use a term we coined in-house here. I think the series has a really bad case of kite syndrome. If you've seen Kite Liberator, and actually in the original Kite before it, you see Kite Liberator and you're left with the impression that you don't know what genres that story wants to be. It goes between action, sort of assassin, kind of girls with guns, and like sci-fi with the big space goblin thing. I think this has, this is kind of similar to that, where it's like, okay, it's like a group of like teenage misfits kind of bonding together, a la Breakfast Club at times, and then at some points it's like a slightly watered down version of Saw, and it just goes back and forth between all these different genres, and they just don't mesh right at times.
What would each of you guys rate this show as a whole? I would probably rate it, prior to this episode, I would have rated it like a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, prior to this episode, probably about a 7. After this episode, probably closer to a 5.
Probably like a 5. This... Here, have a bonus round. Oh.
What? That's how we do it? That's how we handle the season finale? Okay.
No. The bonus round in general didn't bug me. And then let's have a problem that has to be resolved by the only thing that we're actually shooting for in this bonus round like thing. It's like the whole bonus round just becomes literally throwaway.
Yeah.
Like in the end, they have gained nothing and they have lost an episode.
Yeah.
You lost the final episode of the season, if not the series, if it doesn't get renewed. And again, yeah, for what? But overall, I mean, art was pretty good.
Yeah, I just don't agree
was
with
alright.
either of you guys, Ryusei or Ivan, but I don't know.
I like.
I'm
intrigue.
also like when I do my scores, I'm also thinking like animation and music and
The
voice
technical
acting
aspects and
some of the
all
technical aspects about it, which I felt were pretty decent.
that. Compared to some series we've seen, for sure. I mean, the animation was
It wasn't outstanding or anything, but it was pretty decent.
right.
I also liked the intrigue, hoping to figure out what's actually going on here. Like, who is Iriday and
Yeah, the white and his stalker chick.
yeah,
Why are
the
they?
structure.
Yeah, why are
Why-
they supposed to deal with them in the picture with lab coats and another time and place? They're in on it, sort of in some capacity.
What's up with her being the recorder? Is anything going to come out of that?
Right. Again, it's because they didn't go for a full adaptation in one go. They left just way too many questions on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a story that tries to be this complicated. Should not be attempted. An adaptation of a series like that shouldn't be attempted in a single core. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how long the series is, really.
I mean,
Because this one, obviously, they weren't going to get it done in a single core, and that's really a detriment to the actual anime series.
I mean, parallel I could draw with it. Serial Experiments Lane went on longer, and even that didn't, crack all the surface of the mystery. This could have been better handled as a full core series. I think there's just too much to it.
Yeah.
So,
Sal says we should
If there's a season 2 of this and Kaguya, which is Kaguya-sama Love is War, gets a season 2, I would rather you guys react to Kaguya from start to finish, through season 2, rather than continuing this.
from what I've seen of Kaguya, I tend to agree with that statement.
Yeah, I have now watched the first season of Kaguya, and I would definitely agree with that statement.
Yeah. I guess also for the record, like overall, like taking technical aspects and my personal enjoyment, I probably would rate this series about a 5 or a 6. My personal enjoyment kind of being the low end. Technically, it's alright. I mean, there are no complaints for me about the visuals or the audio. A little bit with the story writing, but it's a really complex story. I could sort of give some leniency on that.
Yeah, I think actually now that I think about like all the criteria that we used to do when we did reviews on our blog back in the day, honestly, yep. I don't know where to put the really low score of of how they did things for the anime, because I enjoy the story. My personal enjoyment of the series is not on the super high end, but above average, above a 5 for sure.
Yeah.
I guess probably put it in the writing category, but it's not like on the original story's fault, right?
Right, just you're docking it like pretty much based on how the story was handled,
Right.
especially with this genre whiplash, or again, kite syndrome as I've called it before. Just,
Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. And
Actually,
Vinland Saga.
sorry, nature's calling. I must answer.
Well, it's okay. I gotta do all this stuff anyway.
But yeah, like if there was a season 2, I don't think I'd want to.
I don't think I'd want to react to it. I'd probably watch it myself, though.
Yeah.
So, I guess there's that. If there was a season 2, I'd watch it. So, I guess take that how you will. Read the first paragraph from this link. Like, you want me to read it out loud? Hang on. Before we read it, let me see what he says. Make sure we have the full version of the episode.
Yeah, sure is more for you to know.
Okay. Vinland Saga manga creator Makoto Yukimura made sure the viewers knew that the series' 11th episode had some changes when it aired on NHK on Saturday night. Yukimura wrote on Twitter on Sunday that the NHK version was smaller in scale, and due to various circumstances, the episode had numerous cuts everywhere. Yukimura apologized to viewers and stated that the full version of the episode is available on Amazon Prime's streaming service. Is there like a difference in episode length? Like I'm trying to figure out if I have the full version or not. Is there a difference in episode length? How long is the full version of the episode? Because the version we have is 24 minutes, 44 seconds. Okay. Then I have the full version. Okay. Good to know.
How long is the cut version?
Yeah, how long is the cut version? Because I'm wondering.
What's up now?
Okay, let me. So, apparently, according to the manga creator for Vinland Saga, the 11th episode had a bunch of changes when it aired on NHK.
Okay.
And there was, it was smaller in scale due to various circumstances. The episode had numerous cuts everywhere.
Huh.
And the full version was available on Amazon. So.
Okay.
A minute and 14 seconds of cut. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway,
Cool.
we got the full version anyhow, so. Alright, starting in 3,
2,
1.
let's jam. It's not a very crucial cut. Okay.
It's basically just some
I'd
fluff filler.
still rather watch the full version, obviously.
I was about to say, like, the silence. Yeah, there's several seconds of it right there. You're gonna understand cutting that out. crush scene and some small thing, so that's what was cut. Yeah, again, just minor footage. Well, obviously they're cutting the wrong anime. They should have done this to Naka no Genome. Here lies your hopes and dreams of being a normal child. You're now an anime protagonist.
Technically, he was just a story protagonist. Because isn't this based off of a folktale?
That's a good question. Is this just an anime that happens to resemble Viking Saga? Or are there enough anime-isms to just make it an anime with a Viking
Or wasn't
theme?
it based off of like a true story?
All the leaves are brown, the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray.
Guts or Thorfinn? In terms of being a main protagonist in their respective development?
Guts would eat Thorfinn alive. I mean, yes.
I don't think they're talking about fighting. They're talking about
that's
as a protagonist.
As a protagonist.
Sorry, my thoughts automatically go to death battle like scenarios and that when posed a question like that. Woof. Thorfinn used sexy jitsu.
Why'd you have to put that image in my head?
It's for making me watch a season of Genome. Griffith did nothing wrong. No, he just summoned a bat demon and had his way with Casca.
Christian viewers.
Oh, Thorkel. Never changed.
Christian viewers triggered. Yeah.
All I'm saying, Thor carries a hammer. Jesus was nailed to wood.
Notice me, senpai. Oh god, he's hamming it up.
It's for a girl.
That's a huge bitch.
Even better during that little naked woman scene. Thorkel used sexy jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
And
you just now noticed that.
Trollkel. Best girl. Waifu of the season.
I don't think I would have translated that as heaven.
Yeah, you should have kept it as Valhalla.
Well, it's like pretty much said Tengoku, right, in Japanese? Didn't you say Tengoku, though?
No, he said Valhalla.
Yeah, I just Valhalla. Yeah, still half convinced that's a girl. KO. I know they pretty much only had Catholics and like Eastern Orthodox in this time period, but the way he's yelling, I'm pretty sure he's Baptist. Okay. I'll give him that one. That was good. Made booze. Hold up. Everyone feels an ambush coming on. Thorkel, likey. Boom! Headshot! Oh, damn. We have our new Wilhelm screen, ladies and gentlemen. Damn.
That just means we can attack on all sides.
Poor bastards won't know what hit them. Thorkel don't care. Huh?
I can't believe that fucking worked.
Wait for it. Now let's go. We just took hostages to dry y'all out. Let's fight. Then you will die stupid. But hey, that's the way it goes, right? Valid points. Yeah. Also ballsy. They gave up the high ground on purpose. Ooh, he's hitting him with the baby talk. Ooh, disrespectful. Damn it, Leroy. Too late. Oh! Troll kill for the win.
And then you died.
Tonto hear noise on ground. Damn it, Askeladd. Yeah, anyone could hear that. Let's go.
You gonna start a fire?
Yeah, maybe.
Damn.
Do they blend? Yes, they do. Oh, man. The world's greatest lumberjack at work. Run away! Oof. Fee fi fo flum. He smells the blood of an Englishman. Oh.
Ash, charcoal.
Smoke.
Smoke. Intestines. Hey, what do you know? Oh shit! Hey, Askeladd, what's cooking?
I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down.
Now, what for? To trap them in flames or create a diversion or smoke screen? Lighting them on fire is a nice side effect.
Dual wielding two-handed axes? Kind of OP? Nah.
Cleaving trees and several people in one swipe? Nah.
Nah.
Yo. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, but that's where
That's
they
exactly
want you
what
to
they want you to do.
Mm-hmm. A knowing grin. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. I wouldn't call it boring. I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty intense as you took your, lived your last moments on fire. Sorry, kind of funny. They go, shot cuts the Torpine and the horse kind of whinnies.
And then
I'm surprised they can get a horse that would run through that.
right.
Nah.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry, Bambi.
Eesh.
Remember, it's Bambi's father? Mother? That's the one that died in the fire, right?
The mother, I think.
Well, I mean, he was also in a defensible position.
Venison does sound good right now, does he? Just saying. Yo. That's not a sword. What kind of idiot uses a sword? What kind of idiot confuses a spear for a sword?
Don't answer him. Don't.
Yeah, you about to die.
No, we're not. But I think he finally got the point. Gotta say though, nice poker face.
Oh, that poor horse.
What's up, bitches?
Your death. Oh, look, a Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, there goes
Wild
the rapid.
Ponyta
There
here.
goes the Ponyta.
Yeah. Nah. Oh, we got him vanishing on you, huh? No, not really. Kind of ducked. So, who wants next? Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, Ponyta escaped.
Well, such is the price of being royalty. Heavy's the head that wears the crown, you know. Hey! Damn it. When you run into someone you know.
A new challenger appears.
Well, make it quick. Things are on fire. Yep. Seems like half his men knew of him, too. Whew. Bamf. And yeah, by the way, the forest is still on fire. Man, screaming zombie.
Toasty.
Just casually walk away. Badasses don't look at forest fires. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
These two moot. Damn! Oh, get fucked. Both of y'all. Oh, shit.
And once again, Asklad does not give a shit.
Hurry up, take away your dead. Well, I'll be damned. He actually did it. Damn priest.
Alright. Big reveal. Yeah. Well, only one way to find out. For science! I mean, I guess I get it. When you're transporting a person, you're not supposed to look at the package, but...
Kept moving around. Squirrely bastard.
What does me, Dio?
Dio.
Murada Fanta. Kind of Griffith, huh? Nah, Griffith looks way more effeminate. Not gonna lie though, Canute really is a friggin' guy. Fucking god tier trap. But my guess is still leaning toward...
The biggest part that got cut here was during the burning forest part. People got burned and whatnot. Okay.
Oh.
I figured it had something to do with that, but...
Right. So it's kind of like the shuttle crashing Cowboy Bebop was cut out.
Right, yeah. It wouldn't be... wouldn't be the first time.
Because yeah, didn't that happen just after the... What was it, the Columbia? Burned up in the atmosphere or something like that? Or broke up in the atmosphere?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Or takeoff.
Or it was on, the Columbia was on re-entry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm not surprised they changed, or they cut out stuff from the episode.
Makes sense.
At least they didn't, like... Well, I should say that the timing of it thankfully wasn't closer to the incident.
More time
Because they might have, like, nixed the episode altogether if it was any closer to the incident.
True, or would have had to scramble and come up with some sort of half-assed scene to replace it all.
People are butthurt they dissed Jesus.
I mean, it's...
That's what they thought right there. I mean... Vikings killed Christians en masse.
Yeah,
Right.
If they're butthurt, go read a history book.
Right.
Or, read up on the failed Crusades and how many, are beside the hands of devout Christians.
That's
hate kind of went all around. Or the schism. There we go. No one agreed on anything within.
I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, I just, no, I think that part where they're dissing the Christians is, probably pretty historically accurate.
Yeah.
Basically, it's kind of human nature to do that, to make fun of or talk down a belief system that is not your own.
Yeah.
People do it all the fucking time nowadays.
Yep, still do.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Which guy do you like?
I don't have a problem with
That
it.
priest, though. Which guy do you prefer? Whoever invented booze. That was a gem of a one-line right there. Give him that.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, pretty much all peoples back then were kind of,
Brutal.
like that. Brutal.
Yeah, he's pretty messed up. Actually, it's kind of regardless of your belief system also.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, look at torture methods invented by, Oriental peoples.
Kentucky?
Yeah, there you go. Priest from Kentucky. Oh, yeah. Well, when he's, freaking out or when he's drunk?
Both.
Let's see. I was a little, I guess, surprised that they did the big reveal to Thorfinn about Thorkel and Thor's so early.
Oh wait, just to kind of briefly go back to the censorship thing. I'm very glad that they actually released the full episode, though.
Right? Yeah.
If they had just stuck with the cut content, I would have been a little peeved.
Right.
Well, I mean, truth be told, based on what they said was cut out, it wasn't critical footage.
Yeah,
That was cut out. So thank goodness for that, at the very least. Screw water. All we need is war. All you need is war. Ba-ba-da-da-da.
food, war, and sex. What a Viking lives for. Yeah.
All you need is war.
Anyway, going back to what I was saying, yeah, I was a little surprised that they did it this early. I guess in this arc, I assume. I figured they'd let that go a little bit longer, or maybe do it more in the middle of them actually fighting each other again.
Well, I mean, it certainly gives a reason for Thorfinn maybe to put aside a little bit of the rivalry for Askeladd.
Yeah,
and try to figure out more about his father.
I'm interested to see, where they're going to go with it.
Actually, the whole thing between Thorfinn and Torkel, I kind of should see where that goes. Because I got a feeling Thorfinn's going to stick with Askeladd and kind of mellow out his view of him as time goes on a wee bit. Not too much, but until I got a feeling Torkel's eventually going to die at the end of this battle or this campaign. I would like to see how things between Thorfinn and Torkel develop. Maybe if there's more information disseminating, in the future before this whole arc's over.
I will say I'm glad that they didn't do the whole reveal during a fight, which would be normal, I guess, for a series that has a lot of fighting in it. Because once Thorkel I guess, found it out. Discovered that Thorfinn was Thor's son. That would be the thing that I would lead off with. Like, oh, hey, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of liked how that whole conversation sort of flowed. I mean, granted, it was a pretty big reveal given the situation. Everything's on fire, men are running amok, I'd imagine. But they sort of teased it. It was a pretty big tease, but I think it's a tease nonetheless. Not a full-on info dump.
Right.
I'm kind of glad they handled it that way instead of trying to get an info dump in this situation. That might have left me a little steamed.
Well, at least they didn't go for like a flashback or something.
Yeah. Just a little temporary. Well, actually, that shot of Thor's though, on the prow of the ship,
right.
That was a badass shot.
Meat grinder scene was great. Yeah.
They do blend. Trees, warriors, and
less
everybody.
meat grinder, more like food processor with the sharp blades.
Mm-hmm. Slap chop.
How many spare axes Thorkill has? All of them.
I mean, common used tools and weapons, I'd imagine. I mean, yeah. I'm about to say axes and spears are used more than like swords and shields among the Vikings and the Normans of the day, right?
Yeah. Actually, I think last week we were talking about Shadiversity's video that he did.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things he was impressed by was how much more they're showing people using axes and spears and things like that. Because normally in this sort of series, everybody would be using a sword.
Right.
And that's just not how history was.
Right. Actually, it's if you look throughout a lot of fighting, warring cultures, prevalent weapons were usually used in everyday life, like in hunting or in agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Japan is a great example with tools like the Sai and the Kusarigama. Anyway,
also, I think they did a little better job actually like drawing the axes this episode. Like they seemed a little bit more like the ratio of middle
like
seemed a little bit more
yeah.
realistic.
Once again, stealing from Shad's video. One of the things that he talked about was that the axes were a little off in the first episode because the axes used in the day, I guess the area where it connects to the haft, to the handle, basically, is a lot thinner than what they were showing. The axes that they were showing was way too bulky to be a Dane axe.
Yeah, I've seen some like
they looked a little closer this episode, I guess.
Yeah, I've seen some like hatchets and whatnot. Actual, from like back in those days, it was almost like a triangle kind of shape instead of like the sort of like broad axe or bearded axe you try to go for usually in a fantasy setting.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I mean, if you go watch his video, it's really a good video, but
it's a good channel too.
Yeah, a good channel too. But yeah, Ryusei was note that he chopped through a tree and still cleanly butchered one guy.
2 guys.
If you remember in the first episode, he sliced through like 6 dudes and the mast of the ship in one swipe.
Again, one of the many anime-isms.
Yeah.
Well,
actually, I would put it more towards the, Thor's and Thorkill, and I'm assuming Thorfinn eventually being similar to the protagonists of the Viking epics or Viking sagas, where they're basically superhuman. So
right. And their super heroic depictions are just being animated here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I attribute it to.
That's what I look at it.
Viking strongmen are busted. Yeah. Viking
OP as
Viking
fuck.
OP.
Please
nerf.
Actually, nah. Keep it as is, because I love it. Because dang, I mean, I pretty much crowned it since episode 1, but far and away anime of the season.
Yeah.
Still,
I still like the the two guys in the forest.
torso rowing style.
The guys where they're like walking next to each other and then they call out.
Captain!
Though not entirely far-fetched, at least speaking from personal experience here, Hawaiian outrigger canoes are steered by only one person with a very big paddle. So that one person has to counter the force of the other 7 people in his boat. Plus the waves. So, yeah.
But yeah, the 2 people searching for their teammates.
Right. Wait a minute. You're with the enemy.
Insert
Spider-Man. Only to get arrowed down.
Right, and then they could... Or even better, just do the Metal Gear Solid. They get arrowed down and then the game over screen. So memeable.
He does have 2 fingers chopped off, but the 2 that were chopped off, he still has nubs.
So off at like the...
Yeah, I mean,
part.
like if he was gripping something, he would still have a little bit of control on the, I guess
Yeah.
that side of his hand.
Because Thor then kind of cut him off at like...
Right. I mean, he's like, what, a little bit over the joint, that joint on the ring finger.
The second joint on the ring finger, but maybe the first on the pinky.
Yeah.
So he'd still have a little...
He'd still have a little bit of grip on that, I would think.
Then again, with as strong as he is, I'm sure 3 fingers is more than adequate.
8 other men in Nordic folk tales that have the same title of legend as Thorkel.
Huh. Anyway, I think we should go ahead and get out of here. I got to go to work, so. So yeah.
Another enjoyable episode of Vinland Saga in the books.
Yeah.
Can't wait for more next season.
So, as always, thank you for joining us for this stream. We'll be back on Friday with a... Well, actually, I think we'll be doing something on Wednesday, too, this week.
Yeah, I think we'll try to plan something out. We don't know exactly what, but want to do something.
Well, we also got a pre-season podcast too.
And we also have some Boku no Hero to catch up on.
And other stuff.
And
Anyway,
a
so
shitload
thank
of
you
stuff,
guys so
always.
much for joining us again for this stream. As always, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK.
See you next time.